Hey everyone, we are back. It is episode 36 of Duke's Apocalypse Kitchen. We had a little bit of a break. I had a little bit of barbecue action going on in the backyard. Some of you heard about that, maybe not.
Plus, the gardening weather's getting good.
And there's that. Other people garden. I just go and look at it. Like, wow, that looks amazing. So we are getting to enjoy the outside weather and feeling pretty good about it. And I think I want to make a salad, specifically one of my favorite salads called the Nicoise Salad. It's a salad that actually has food in it. By food, I mean it's got green beans, it's got eggs, it has tuna, it's got some olives, usually some cheesy things, some olive oil poured all over it, a little bit of red wine vinaigrette, food. I also don't have any lettuce because I don't consider lettuce to be like real food. I consider it nature's paper, and I don't eat nature's paper.
This is what I'm growing in the backyard. All of nature's paper.
Yeah,
lots of
she
lettuce.
is. She and the squirrels will have a really good time. Now, I like romaine actually a little bit, but I'm not a big lettuce fan, and I happen to not have any, and this would have lettuce with it most of the time, but actually when I've had a Nicoise salad in Europe, there's no lettuce. It is a beautiful platter of basically like we call crudité, vegetables and dip, but in this case it's vegetables, dressing, it's really nice, it's really lovely, goes well with a glass of wine, or in this case, odd side juicy.
What is that?
It is Juicy Contradiction. I got it because the can looks like it's already having a party. And I'm like, I need some of that.
Is it a local brewery?
Oddside is a Michigan brewery.
Okay.
I like Oddside. They do odd things. I do odd things. We get along.
Here we are.
So, I also like soft-boiled eggs. And in a previous episode for the deviled eggs, we did them in the Instant Pot. And we can make soft-boiled eggs in there, which is shorter cooking time so that the yolks are still a little bit more like custardy. They're not runny. They're just custard.
They're kind of creamy.
Yeah, creamy. The whites are cooked, and they're really luscious, and they're really good in ramen, and they're very good in on a burger, and then they're very good in this salad. I also am going to cook some green beans because that's a classic ingredient in the Nicoise salad. This time, I'm going to do an experiment, and I'm going to put the green beans in the Instant Pot at the same time with the eggs, because all I would do if I didn't have an Instant Pot is boil them for 1 minute and then put them in a bowl of ice water to shock them and get them to stop cooking. I want 1 minute of cooking on these, not really much more, which is really what the eggs are getting in the Instant Pot once it comes up to pressure.
When you do the recipe, will you tell people how to make the soft-boiled eggs if they don't have an Instant Pot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will do that too. Tuna is a classic ingredient on a Nicoise salad. Some restaurants do a seared tuna, like fresh ahi tuna. That's all very lovely. It's not happening right now. Typically, I would have a tuna packed in oil, but right now I have tuna packed in water. So when I take this out, I'm going to actually add a real healthy dose of olive oil and let it sit for a while. It gives it a much nicer texture. So let's get going on the eggs and the green beans in the Instant Pot.
And I'm going to just do a quick close-up of your beautiful sourdough bread.
Cool.
This is made from your sourdough starter.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually slice this up and toast it, and then we will have that as an accompaniment for our Nicoise salad today.
Okay. So you put how much water down in the bottom of the...
2 cups of water. We have our little strainer, our little trivet that keeps things off of the floor of the pot. Putting 4 eggs in. And then I'm going to put my green beans in.
And we're all going to be curious how this works out.
Yes, it's an adventure. And then that's all I need to do. This is going to go for 3 minutes.
And then you're going to do quick release, right?
I'm going to do a quick release, and it's on the low pressure, not the high pressure setting.
Okay.
There we go. Manual. 3 minutes, lots of beeping. And the pressure, low pressure, and then we're gonna let it start.
All right. Will we be back, or do you have something else to say?
We'll be back.
All right. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. All right, we're back. The Instant Pot is done. I released the pressure and took the lid off. I have to whip those eggs into some ice water, and I'm secretly hoping this works.
So the ice water is so that they stop cooking right away.
Yes. And to cool them off so that I can touch them and peel the shells off.
All right. How did the greens turn out, the green beans?
They're definitely cooked.
All right. We'll find out how much.
Faux show.
Do you know what you're going to put them in?
I'm going to put them straight on the platter. Woo. Yeah, they definitely cooked. Probably overall too much than I would have preferred for a Nicoise salad, but it's one-stop shopping with the Instant Pot. I would have to put a pot on the stove and do the whole ice bath thing with them, so no, they're fine. They're green beans. They're fine.
Okay. But if you wanted to get fancy in particular, you'd do it for a minute in boiling water and then take them straight out.
Yep, right into ice water. Cool.
It's interesting. I've run cold water over my eggs, but I've never put them in ice water before.
It's lovely. It's a lovely way to cool them down really fast. I took the tuna out of the can and mashed it with a fork and then drizzled probably 3 tablespoons of olive oil on here.
So if you had tuna with olive oil in the can, you
I would
wouldn't
just
need
go,
to do that.
yeah, mash it up with a fork and put it straight on the platter.
So
Yep.
if you didn't have tuna, could you use sardines?
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely. There's lots of
That's what I have is sardines.
Yeah.
Any kind of tinned fish.
Tinned sardines are very, very good. Don't let the cartoons of the 70s fool you.
Oh no, I love tinned sardines.
Yeah, so do I. I'm gonna grab the toast out of the toaster because that should be up. Be back. Let's have a toast. Or 4. Toast is done. I'm gonna cut these up too.
So this could be lettuce, but since we don't have lettuce, then we have bread. And I imagine if you had any other kind of vehicle you could think of, I would
Crackers.
even just put this straight in a bowl and eat the salad as is.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the salad. It doesn't need lettuce. Lettuce doesn't say, okay, I'm here, now you can call yourself a salad. No,
Other things happen.
I have feelings about lettuce.
I
Sorry.
know. We've heard the feelings. We've got a really good idea what your
My
negative
lettuce-
feelings
my
about
lettuce feelings are.
I'm still planting it. It's still growing.
We grab placa for our bread so that I can crack our eggs. That over here. You're not going to see it all. It's over there. I need to crack our eggs. Move our crumbs.
Will you move the striped jar?
Yep. One of the nice things about doing eggs in the Instant Pot is that they're steamed, and that makes their shells really easy to remove.
This is like magic.
Lovely.
You have to be a little bit more careful though when they're this
Because they're soft boiled. Ooh, I'm excited.
And how long did you have them in the Instant Pot?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Low pressure. I'm going to give it a quick rinse to get those little bits of shell off of there. Little crumbs. And then knife here. Let's see how we did. Nope, hard boiled.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll work on it. I'll figure it out. I love a good soft boiled egg.
I think this is going to be delicious.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to go to fast time, and I'm going to come back with red wine vinegar, and I'm going to make a quick red wine vinaigrette to drizzle all over everything, and we're going to plate it up. See you in a minute.
Beautiful.
Okay, everything is finished. The eggs are out of their shells. I got them on the platter. Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh my gosh.
We're coming in for a close one of that because it is actually really
Gotta make room for our tuna. I forgot to make room for the tuna.
Ruh-roh.
Beans, too. Where should we put them?
I don't know. It's up to you, chef.
Cauliflower, you need to move over, Rover. I'm gonna put a tuna right in here.
Oh,
It is the star of the show, you know.
the dog thought that you were knocking on the door when really you were knocking on the plate.
Well, she can get over herself. She's grounded.
She is. They didn't make good choices, these dogs.
They did not. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
that
who
looks
needs lettuce
amazing.
with that?
Exactly.
Who needs lettuce?
Exactly.
Look at this. We have red onion. We have the cauliflower that we made the other day. That's the roasted cauliflower recipe. This is a good leftover vegetable dish. I had beans that needed to be used. I boiled the eggs. I had the feta cheese, goat cheese mix that went with the cauliflower from yesterday's recipe. These are things that were already in my fridge, already made. The eggs, the beans, the olives, the tuna, the onions, and the toast is really good. Just mix it up as you go, strolling dinner. I'm gonna put some red wine vinegar over the beans and the olives and the cauliflower, and then I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil on it. I could make a vinaigrette, but you know what? That's another bowl, it's another mixing. This is a quick dinner.
And actually, I like the lightness of it.
Yeah.
It's got all the flavors that you need in there. I don't think you need anything more.
Olive oil. Just a little zigzag over the whole thing. And I'm gonna salt and pepper it.
I mean, I would serve that at a party.
Yeah, we've got our toast. Put a pinch of salt over the veg and the eggs and the cauliflower and the tuna. Cracked pepper. Yeah, there you go.
Looks good.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Happy Monday, everyone. See you tomorrow on Duke's Apocalypse Kitchen. Thanks for tuning in.